really interesting. Wow. Yeah, really interesting how he considered the fold so heavily because people just under bluff in these $400 tournaments. It's really, really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, what are his bluffs? You know, like if we really think about it, like sure, ace high has some showdown value if you had ace five, and when he raises the turn with maybe some backdoor diamond draw or something like that, he actually gets called. And on this kind of board, like what hands do you have that you're folding?
And it's gonna have some misdraws and things too. So I think calling is the only option myself. Let's see if Boogaloo got away from it. Ooh, call is 6.
So this is close between call.
Really interesting. So call is 6, raise is 7,500 is 10 points. And I'm going to say he said that because this is a very bad player. And so he thinks the very bad player is going to stack off here with worse queens a lot. I'm going to guarantee that's what he's going to say. Very interesting, though. I thought call for sure was the right answer. I never am in this spot. I don't know. Interesting spot, too. I think this is a little bit of a lesson for everyone out there, too. A lot of times, the hands we want to float with, like this one, are better as raises. So this kind of falls in that category.
Yeah, and he was kind of an echo chamber for us there, saying, you know, we just get better hands to call and worse to fold.
Yep.
Like he's going to have some gut shots in his range. He's going to have spade draw. He's going to have king X. And we kind of know, I mean, we kind of identify kind of what cards are going to be bad for us on future streets. And we're aware how to proceed on those cards.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that's a very good point, man. You right.
That was the best. You didn't say anything. You won. Just straight up.
You won. I'm just
All right, so ooh, look at this. You're not opening this. You just looked at this. You're not opening.
Button cut off, hijack, low jack, under the gun one. You are right.
Come on now. Okay. I am. So let's see if he.
He's got to open it, or there wouldn't be a hand.
It wouldn't
I'm
be a
already
quick.
down on points.
You're already down on points in real life. Now, obviously, you're gonna cheat, but
I'm gonna evolve.
you're gonna adapt, right?
All right, let's play it.
I'm going to cry if he says he's folding here. Like, if he's like, yeah, you should be folding this in this kind of tournament, and you were actually right. All right, cool.
Wah, wah.
Like a spot where we have
Ah!
standard.
Yes.
And the reason is because queen.
I just want to say for the record, that this is the best 3-point score I've ever gotten in my life. Because the right answer was fold.
The right. But you heard what he said about the tables. This is a 3K.
Here comes the excuses. 10
The
points
excuses
fold.
to
It says
open
right
if your
here.
table is particularly tight and weak. Welcome to the $5 2K world. I mean, you know, the $11 10K. I'm opening this, yeah, for sure.
This is the best 3 points of my life.
Oh, that's hilarious. And everybody's 14.
nailed it. What the hell kind of play is that from King Queen? Who does that?
What the hell? Yeah, so Mad Dog.
Jonathan Little's an absolute crusher, so it's nice to have him.
Yeah, I agree, and I
Just
always love
coaching.
playing right after sessions like this because I feel like my brain's warmed up. I'm thinking through things, and so it's a good way to start your session for sure.
Right. All right, guys, this is it.
What's up, Mike? You want to give a gist? He was saying Narco Cop was playing about D-pipping about 28% of hands. He had been very aggressive in this $10 buy-in, and here are the options to fold, to call, to raise to 1,200, raise to... What? Wait a minute, he made it 800, and my man's giving options to 12 and 1,400 amps. So it's already getting kind of spicy. That's so nasty. To be on the site with these other crushers, you know, well-known poker public figures is pretty exciting, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I didn't mention that when I was kind of giving a little intro here too. You know, Assassinato, Matt Affleck, John Little, all coaches on the site, so very highly respectable, quality poker content.
Yep, Evan Jarvis as well. You know, remember Evan Jarvis, Matt Affleck, Assassinato, John Little.
Yeah, so I guess that just makes sense. He just have the ace of clubs in his hand. That's interesting, though. I
How
thought
many
that was
points you got?
interesting.
You didn't do that bad. 45.
I like how you just pat me on the back. You didn't do that bad. Well, yeah, good job, buddy. Like,
The back.
I remember I got the higher score in the first one. So, you know, we're 1 for 1, buddy.
I just want to know.
Calling, guys. Let's see if we're good.
Similar situation. That's pre-flop? I think pre.
All right, guys, we're checking, I guess. Oh, for fuck's sake.
One of the things I see people when it comes to poker is when people get to the turn and they get an opportunity.
When you're facing a min raise or just a touch more than a min raise, and there's an ante in play, which is going to be the case in most tournaments, I think, going forward, you want to defend pretty wide. If your opponent's making a 2.
All right, cool. You're going 1,400.
I'm going 1,400, guys.
I'm gonna go call with the arm and just see what happens.
All right, and
I would fold in game though, for the record, in case that's the winning end.
You won. You win. I have to concede. You win.
14K.
14K, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Well, no, we cannot win. This is a pretty rough spot because damn it.
Mm-hmm. Where do you gonna get my chat? They like naughty things. They like just beer, alcohol, you know.
All right, let's do I can do a $10 ACR giveaway.
A $10 ACR giveaway courtesy of my man Toe. For me beating that ass heads up in this. Sorry. No, I'm kidding. We'll do this. We'll have to do it at least once a week, man. And then, you know, we'll do it. We'll do it every week a couple times.
So it's a tie.
I guess we got to give out $10 to each other's communities. We'll just do our own $10 free roll for each. Or does that sound fair?
Yes. You know what this means.
You win. I give his chat $10. Take it.
So that's cool because we have 2 ties and then a win from you and a win from me. This is like the epic battle. It's perfect. It's great.
Yeah, we're even Stevens.
This is awesome.
Take it.
I love it.
You know,
Stop. We got a giveaway going. Let's run the giveaway for the $10 ACR winner. Closing the giveaway. Drawing the winner. My man Sebs are getting the $10 ACR giveaway for this one.
hey, what up, guys? What's up, everybody? Mic check. We are good. Good morning to Army 6's Mafia. Good to see everybody. We're in the Bahamas right now. Fuck it. We just got out the cabana. It's study time. And that's not the truth, but I wish we were at the beach.
Yeah, seriously. It's cold. It was snowing. It was snowing twice in Summerlin this week.
What?
Yeah,
We
cold as
haven't
hell.
even had snow this week. We've had nice ass weather.
Cold as hell.
Yeah.
What up, guys? Study stream PC, exclamation point PC in the chat. Where you get a link to sign up for free. You get big blind
Get on
charts
the
for 100
live
blinds and more. A bunch of quizzes, homework assignments. Check it out. Yeah, it's good to be back. I just realized Sixes and I haven't done this together in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, and then it's travel season.
Because he was
for me,
really at the
so-
beach last week, taking his kids to the water park.
Yeah, the fake ass indoor piss beach.
Meatball, thanks for 25 months. What up, guys? What up, what up, what up? Beats, what up? Jamblance, what up? Cyrus, what up? Hollywood, what up?
D Coot, LaRock, Bravo, Mike, my dude, Skater Die. Good to see everybody, man. We love doing this. Just figured out today, this is 4 years. We've been doing this every Saturday for 4 fucking years. There isn't a more consistent study stream or yeah, there's no more consistent study stream than this. So hope
Sure.
you guys enjoyed, and thank you guys for the support over the time.
Yep. Joe, thanks for the 30 months, homie.
Oh shit, I got to get the Nightbot.
While he's doing that, this is the way this is going to work. We're going to put in a little keyword for you. I'm going to draw a winner from my stream. Six is going to draw a winner from his stream. You two winners are going to compete in one of these quizzes, and whoever does best will get $5 eventually.
Oh shit.
There you go. What up, Dennis? Damn,
Maybe
Dennis.
my first ever viewer from chat ever is here. Nubian Queen. Literally one of the
Is
first
she a
3
first?
people to ever
Nice.
check out my stream.
I saw
Welcome
she was
back. It's good
getting
to
back
see
on the
you, dude.
streets.
I'll never forget those days.
I actually
had
played against her on
4
WSOP a few days ago.
Damn, legend. I miss you. Thank you so much for coming back, and I hope everything's been good.
Yep. Holy balls, 4 years. Yep. 4 years. It's crazy, man. Time flies, right?
Yep.
Holy shit.
Cool. Get those poker coachings in the chat. We have exactly 0.
Yeah, poker coaching in the chat.
the
I didn't
chat.
give away the keyword. Poker coaching in the chat for you to get selected to be a contestant to compete against a guy from the Mafia or gal. Could be Nubian Queen or somebody else. Guy or gal from Sixth Street. And it can be $5. Gamble on getting better at gambling. Come on, man. What do you
Gas
want?
is $4. Gas is $3 here. Yeah, you're in them. You're when it shit's expensive as shit.
Play, win yourself a free gallon of gas and a Snicker bar. Let me make sure that Nightbot shit is actually working. Tis. All right, guys, we're good. What quiz do you want to do? I did all old ones, so everything at the top is good because I am a better person than you.
I would have done all the good new shit. You're a much better person than me.
You want to start
Thank you
off?
guys for the follows. Thank you guys.
Oh, this is a good one. 1920, bubble play. Something you've been working on a lot lately.
Hells did a yeah. And it's not going to be a pre-flop bubble decision. It looks like it's going to be post-flop for the most part with Jack 6. But you never know. We'll see. And yeah, we can do that. We'll start with the good old JL quiz. JL crushed it at the PCSP. Deep runs, final tables, multiple final tables, up hundreds of Ks. So we know he can fucking play the game.
Ks.
Hundreds of Ks.
You know, it's crazy. The poker coaching crew has been crushing, right? Justin
Oh
had
my
$1 million
God.
month. James Romero just won a tournament. Lexi just won a tournament. Jonathan
Everybody,
was crushing the PCA. Made that final table.
Brock.
Rom
don't
won a
forget
PokerGo tournament. Brock won a 5K. It's crazy, right?
I need some of them Ks. Nobody has joined the fucking. Get in there, poker coaching
You
in the
don't have
chat.
a single poker coaching?
0.
We win! $5
You
goes to
fucking
whoever
win
we
by
draw.
default. Holy shit!
It's either that or you're gonna have to go up against sixes. Right.
Here we go. Yeah, I mean you're stoned down.
Don't want a blitz. It's true.
Yeah. That's like the buy-in for some of these tournaments. These guys, it's not even a full buy-in for.
It's
the
not
shit
even a
they're
full
playing.
buy-in for Brock.
It's not even a full buy-in. You won not even a full buy-in. You didn't even win a Sadie
It's true.
to the tournament.
It's true.
Hey, get in there. Yeah, now you guys got a better chance if you switch chat. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm not. I shouldn't say that. I'm not. No. Go over to Toes.
Come.
Go. All right, let's pick somebody and then do
Toe,
19.
don't you know? Uh-oh, Jerome. You're starting to sound like the locals over there now that you moved. All right, let's do it. Winner. Bang. Cyrus in the house. What up, Cyrus?
You're so legend of the game. I love Cyrus. Jambalance. Holy shit.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh, Shaggy. You love to see it. Good luck, Jambalance. You already know what time it is.
All right, guys.
2-1.
Bubble play.
All
Don't-
right, 1920.
Bubble.
Don't bubble. Is the key.
Stop spazzing. Make that money. Ready, go.
All right, let's go.
Here we have the Jack 6 of Hearts. 15 players remain. 13 get
Right.
paid. So we are pretty
Two out of the
near
money.
getting in the money. A medium stack who is shorter than us opens it up from the cutoff.
USPO.
And then it folds to me and the big blind. This is a tight, aggressive, relatively straightforward player. Should we fold, call, re-raise to 110,000, or go all in?
Here we go. Kept snap called. Meatball right behind him.
LaRock's 3-betting. Ruh-roh, Shaggy. What's up, Troy? Run good? How you doing, man?
Some dude. Everybody calling in the army.
MTT Hero. Much love, fam.
Cyrus even calling.
Remember,
Everybody
guys,
calling.
we have a multi-stream link where you could have both streams up at the same time, and you could jump in both at the same time. It's the cheat code. You can literally just be in both channels' chats for every single one if you want it to be. And then get that extra value with the multi-stream link. Fuck it. I mean, why not? There, I said it. All right, what are we doing here? I'll drop the link in the chat. I mean, why not do that?
Exclamation
Here.
point multi in my chat, and you'll get the link.
Oh, shit, I should just do that here. It's just, dude, it's free value. You know what I'm saying? It gives you guys more opportunities to get in there. There's a multi-stream link. Please tell me I didn't grief it. No, it works. Yeah. All right, cool. What are we doing here? We see a 3-bet. Jim Lance is calling here. I love it. Is this in the boomerang?
The whole army called.
You don't have to click one. You only need to be active in both chats when we're doing the giveaway portion and keep one screen big and mute the other chat.
Cap says 3-bet some stuff, high, low, offsuit with like an ace and a
MTT
king.
Hero 3-betting as well.
I have to ask
just
you a
calling.
question. Are you down with the new, what's the word, shorthand for poker, where people now symbolize 3-bet with 3 exclamation point instead of just 3B? Who made this change? Why is it a thing? Why are we fucking with the good thing?
I don't see it's 3B is, I don't know, when I'm taking notes and stuff like that, it's just way more standard than 3 exclamation
Everybody
points,
does 3
but
exclamation point now. It's the cool way. Beats called me a
3B.
boomer for doing it the whole way.
3B, fuck that. I don't know what to do with this suited jack going all in. I think we want better blockers. I imagine we can mostly call here and never raise. Okay, Skate says. And Jim Lance is calling. What are you guys doing over there?
The whole army called.
Yeah, we got a
Except for
handful of
Jess.
3-bets.
Jess folded.
All right. So yeah, Jim Lance calling, Raging Al folding, and Toe.
Calling. We call a lot of the suited stuff. The offsuit stuff is where we fold a lot more here, but the suited stuff generally still calls. I think we still fold some of like the garbage suited stuff, 9-2 and stuff like that, but this is definitely a call, in my opinion.
Yep. And one thing we'll notice in situations like this on the bubble from looking at a lot of spots like this is we are going to have a fucking super tight 3-bet range at 30 and 40 effective, taking a lot of hands to the streets, some very high value hands. Ace queen suited, ace queen off, fucking jacks. Versus later position and stuff like that. Maybe we can get a handful more 3-bets. And if we're shallower, like 20-ish, 25 effective, we get a bunch more jams. But you'll notice at like 40 effective, 35 effective plus, we're taking the shit to the streets and just calling a shitload of our range and not wanting to get 4-bet off of reasonable equity hands or get it in with fucking jacks.
I like a contrast this play where he looks the guy straight in the eye and says, fuck the bubble and jams. Leveling. Playing the
I
mental
wish
game.
somebody would. People could try to do crazy shit like that in live poker. All right, but we're calling here. It's just snap call.
Yep, everybody call him.
On the bubble, you definitely should be a little bit more cautious in general, but given I'm against a tight aggressive player who's probably playing roughly normal ranges, not accounting for ICM too much, and the fact that I have a bigger stack and can apply post-flop pressure if I feel inclined, I think this is a fine spot to call. I mean, obviously, if there were no payout implications, we would definitely call. But if, let's say, this was a big stack raising and they made it, I don't know, like 45K instead of 30, then you can start thinking about folding. I'm not going to 3-bet this very often at all. I don't think it's necessary, especially if you think the opponent's range is going to be a little bit stronger than normal. So we'll call, we'll see the flop, and go from there. Queen 9-3, we check. Opponent bet's tiny, 15K. Should we fold, call, raise to 40,000, or raise to 75,000?
It's a little weird. Cool. Got a bunch of back doors and an over to the 9.
Somebody says we covered them. Doesn't that mean we can just? Yeah, but the covering aspect of this as well, it comes an effective stack issue. I think when you're both over 40 big blinds and stuff, it's just kind of, or 35 big blinds, it's kind of just, when you look at this stuff, you don't really want to play massive pots with this effective stack depth.
Just as I hate Jack 6 so much, this is why you fold 3 guys. I am the Oracle.
What? What's wrong with this? People nitty.
No. You got to call this suited stuff. It's okay to call one blind and fold. Like, that's all right. There's a couple of calls in the army and a ton of folding. Cyrus calling, though. You're not scared. I'm the nittiest.
Yeah, we're probably 3-betting ace-3 off, ace-deuce off. Ace-3 off would be a sweet-ass 3-bet pre-flop here. Ace-3 off, ace-4 off. Mixing some frequencies there, probably mostly 3-betting. Those lower, maybe ace-deuce off gets fucking wild and jams or something like that, a small frequency, but that's not looking.
We do anything but fold. We have over to the 9 and a bunch of backdoors against a guy who's c-betting range.
So this is going to be a good lesson already. I'm seeing a shitload of folds.
Yeah, everybody folding.
Jambalans can still have some back doors. What are you doing here? Does bubble change anything pre? I mean, you still need a defense. Well, you got to think in your defense. If you think of a defense strategy, you're probably going to be folding more of your offsuit, no folding the suited stuff pre-flop, and then folding like offsuit 7s, offsuit 6s, offsuit, maybe even some of the offsuit 8 3-gappers and stuff, but. All right, LaRock is 3-betting. What are we doing here, Jambulance?
There you go, Wayne. I like it. There you go. You got to do like Contrast said, though. Look the guy in the eye first and say, fuck the bubble.
Oh, you said call. I apologize. All right, we're calling here. He's calling.
So is Cyrus.
3 to a straight, 3 to a flush. We don't really call and realize too much equity where we want to check call twice. I imagine maybe this mixes raise to 40, certainly never folding ever, or call. Like we obviously much prefer to have some over to the queen with 3 to a flush, 3 to a straight, even just an over and 3 to a flush, maybe like king deuce suited with the dangler, and some of the dangler like those, king 4. But yeah, I imagine we probably could still check raise if he's betting range on a board like this. We're going to turn a lot of equity. We block queen jack. We probably fold out some ace X, ace 5 of clubs and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know.
Interesting. I would love to see us solve for this ICM type situation because in my mind, this is a little bit too weak of a draw, and I would definitely consider folding here in some frequency. Mid game without ICM,
never
1,000% playing this and never folding. But the fact that we're 2 out of the money makes me want to fold this a little more. Because it's a pretty weak draw.
I'm never folding.
But, so, there you go.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like raising a little bit more. And then shutting the fuck down when we don't pick up equity and continuing anytime we pick up hearts, straight draws, anything like that.
As you said, I think I'm more inclined to do like king 6 of hearts raise with the over.
Yeah, oh, dude, that would be snap. That's why I imagine this one is mixing. If he ever gives up on the turn and we call, we just fucking... like bluffed every single river. Like we have a lot of queen X symmetry hands in our range as well. A lot of hands that kind of cover this board. So I don't think he gets to just go crazy a lot. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. I'm pretty torn. We're going to have a lot of 9X coverage, queen X coverage. Suited, all of our suited queens are in here from queen deuce suited plus. So this is fairly interesting. I'm never folding bets.
Just ask, what would you say if you're playing a hand like this when the blinds are tiny, beginning of a tournament? Like you're just playing this hand because you have 30K in the pot pre. Yeah, I mean we're priced in for the most part. Suited hands are good. We defend wide from the big blind. This is just kind of a standard defend for the price when we already have money invested.
Yeah, you're going to be hard pressed to find a lot of your suited hands folding heads up pots to small raises pre-flop. We're getting too good of a price to be deciding to fold something this strong. I mean, Jack 6 off. You're not printing much EV there on a bubble, fine. Even if it's a little nitty, but it's fine.
Beats says, chip EV, I think this is a pure fold. No? Now he's got me wondering because Beats puts the whiz in GTO Wizard.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, we're on a bubble. We can apply some pressure, 40. This is him c-betting range. So
I agree with that.
Or I wonder if we go 75 to shut the shit down. That would be sexy, but... All right, let's do something. We're calling. Let's go.
Let's do it.
I think we have
yeah, there it
two
is.
reasonable options in this scenario. You may think it's call, and call is not one because jack high, junky draw,
Oopsie.
out of position, even getting good odds is probably not going to be quite good enough. So our option in this scenario either to raise or fold. Fold is fine, especially if you think the opponent's range is decently strong. But if
40.
you think the opponent's just going to make this bet with their entire range, then you may want to start putting in a little bit of aggression. I think a smallish raise is pretty nice because that will keep the opponent in with a lot of junky hands that will then fold to turn plus river aggression. And also, that puts the opponent with most of their range in a bluff catching spot, which is exactly what you want to do to them whenever we are nearing the bubble and they have a decent stack they can kind of just hang out with and collect the free min cash. So this is a spot where I love raising. If you said you wanted to fold, I wouldn't hate it. I mean, we have a very, very bad draw. But if you think about it, facing the small bet, we probably don't want to be raising our good gut shots. So I'd probably be raising stuff like 10-8, maybe Jack-8, and then like find some other draws, right? There really aren't any other draws. I mean, I suppose I'd rather have something like King X of Hearts.
That's what I said.
An overcard to the Queen. Or King X of Spades, right? Those types of hands. But
You
even
don't
then,
always
those may
get
just
what
be
you
good
want,
enough to call
though.
the small bet as well. So I think when I raise in this scenario, I'm going to have good queens and better, and then a lot of like pretty bad draws. And I think this probably counts as a pretty bad draw. So I like going 40K. We do go 40K. Opponent calls. All right. Turn is the Ace of Hearts. Interesting card. Should we check? Bet 35,000, bet 65,000, or bet 105,000?
Chippy B, this hand, pure fold on the flop.
There. I can see where he's coming
I
from.
would be continuing too wide with this hand in Chippy B myself.
And I think it could be appropriate because the adjustment you would have there versus non-solver players with them be c-betting too wide, not calling the check raise wide enough, overfolding on turns. So there's going to be a multitude of different mistakes that come from playing versus a human in the bot. So I think this could be reasonable to mix in if people are c-betting too wide and not calling the check raise wide
The
enough.
only counter argument to that is that they are c-betting range, checking 0.8%.
They're already c-betting range, yep. And people, I mean, look at the response to the check raise. You think everybody's going to hit that? Nah.
No. But
Yeah, so we're praying. Jamelites is checking the turn. Check for LaRock.
so I was checking as well.
105K to
It's a
polarize
fold, right?
on
Either
the card.
fold or raise on the flop contrast. Those are your options.
All right, Jambalance is checking. Going 105. Woo!
Repping it.
Repping it. I want to double, but not sure how big. 65K, MTT Hero says. Check for Nubian Queen. Man, this is a tough spot. I've seen every answer. What are you doing, D-Coop? You can't hide.
Yeah, this is a little weird because we check raise, so the ranges are condensed.
But I mean, the rules. What are the rules when you check raise and then you pick up equity a lot of times? I'm just saying, I don't want to give it away, I forgot we check raised. Well, that's what if you forgot in game that you check raised, what would happen to you? You'd be fucked. Too many tables. You fucking wrecked. All right, well, we're calling.
Dewline says, pick up equity, barrel big.
Barrel big? How big?
Big. I guess big is 105 because 65 isn't really that big, right?
That puts
What up, Julian?
360, and it's an SPR of less than one going into river if you're repping two pair in a set. You just fucking like. Are you ever full? It's so nasty. 105 puts that disgusting it puts him in hell, and it's such a good card for his range. What the fuck do we do? Cool. What do you guys are going
Wait,
105 and we're
statistically,
going
he
to
has ace hex in his c-bet call check raise range, except in solver land, he has a ton of ace hex.
ace 3, ace 9, ace queen, ace king, ace jack, all the aces with the backdoor flush. Every single ace with a backdoor flush draw is in his range.
Mm-hmm. What's up, S-Star?
Every two pair. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, do we ever go small to set our price and not expect to get raised too often? Do we go 65 to 35K just to go small? So if we go 105 and he jams, how fucking disgusted are you? How much? But if you go 30 and he goes like 100 anyway, he 3X's or something, you could still call. I don't know. I'm thinking like going small or checking. What are you thinking? I mean, we can't check. We got to follow through. 65, 35. 105 feels crazy. We're repping two pair plus.
Yep.
I guess we already are, but we check raised. Man, this is disgusting. All right. What are you doing, Joe?
I would definitely bet. We pick up equity. I think we're targeting like some queen X and then some stuff that's like worse than a queen. I like jacks, tens, 9X, that kind of stuff. So I don't think we go big, like you said. It kind of sucks to go super big and jam.
You condense his fucking range to.
I would go like 65.
Yeah, I'm looking at that size, and it makes sense. And we get a reasonable overbet jam when we get there. That's not too big. It'd be 150% pot or something like that if we go 65 or 125% pot. And we have some overjams, so I like that. All right, let's check. Let's do it.
Let me see. Solver says betting all heart combos and betting it 30% of the pot.
Yeah, I mean that's what my initial thought was, just to go somewhere down here. You can call certain size raises if he makes a small raise, and if you're getting the right price, and then like fucking you can overbet jam river. If you do this and they put in any more money, you're stone fucking dead.
Cyrus,
all right, let's do it.
You're checking, right? I think you're checking.
No, he said 105.
I don't think
Cyrus.
You
said initially.
No, that was different viewer. I'm pretty sure.
All right, let's do it.
Cyrus is checking.
I'm getting anti. I clicked it. No, I didn't, but
Cyrus, confirm quickly. I know you're out there. Pretty sure you checked. Pretty sure you checked. Said check.
All right, I clicked it.
Got it.
This is a very neat spot because you have to try to figure out if the opponent's range contains a whole lot of ace X or not.
You have to bet it.
Some people's ranges will contain all the ace X, some will not.
You gotta bet
I think
something.
this particular tight aggressive player will probably fold out most of the ace X to the check raise. So if I think they're going to fold out most of the ace X to the check raise, I want to bet an amount that will get the opponent to fold a 9 or worse.
I don't think he does.
Maybe even a queen or worse if I want to get aggressive. The problem is that I'm not sure the opponent's going to fold a queen for any bet. So I think we want to go something like 65,000. I think that's going to get a 9 to fold a decent chunk of the time. It's definitely going to get under pairs to fold. And if the opponent does have a queen, well, hopefully we improve on the river. And if we don't improve on the river, we're still probably going to go for it. If we do bet 65 and the opponent calls, the pot's going to go up to 280, and they're going to have 370 left. That may set up a very nice river jam. Now, you got to be a little bit careful jamming here because you will be jamming into two pairs sometimes, and also I don't have a whole lot of very logical value hands, right? Because I wouldn't check raise the ace 9, and I'd probably re-raise the ace queen, but maybe I call it pre-flop. So I don't really have a whole lot of nuts, right? I mean, I guess I could have pocket 3s, maybe pocket 9s, if I didn't rip him pre-flop. So, interesting scenario, right? Where I don't really have a whole lot of logical nuts. So when you don't have a whole lot of logical nuts, you have to be a little bit careful going for bluffs. But if there is a time to go for the bluffs, it's when you're against a more tight, aggressive, straightforward-ish player who's probably just going to fold if they don't have anything good. So I like going for a bet. Maybe you can go a little bit bigger just to set up a slightly smaller river jam in relation to the pot. But I think this is fine and good. And whenever you turn any additional equity at all, you probably just want to go for it. Weird spot when the ace comes, though, because sometimes they're going to have a lot of ace X, and we should perhaps just check. But you don't really want to check fold here, so bet's probably always better than check. And if your opponent's good at reading ranges, they're going to realize we don't have a whole lot of ace X, right? So it's a spot where we're kind of hoping the opponent reads into cares too much about their hand and not so much about my range. But I do think against most tight, aggressive, non-professionals, that will be the case a lot of the time.
Cool.
So this is a great illustration of JL picking up 15 big blinds on a money bubble that a few nitty people would not have because they're just snap folding pre. They're going to fold the flop every single time. You got to be able to play some poker. You have to make plays. You cannot just wait for the fucking nuts. It's not going to work for you. It's not going to work out. You can't just wait for good hands.
Yeah. Epod and Star, thank you for the follows. Yeah, this is a tough spot, Cyrus.
It's cool though because a lot of lessons there. You need to defend here.
Mm-hmm.
Check raising, range bets with combo, even backdoor draws is going to be reasonable. And then on turn, when you fucking pick up equity, you have to bet a lot. You cannot get scared nitty because they called your check raise when you pick up equity. You have to fire again a lot.
I mean, we would check raise check a lot, just not this card, right?
No, but we picked up equity and we have 0 showdown value. It's dog shit. Yeah. We have to turn our hand into a bluff. Sweet. That was a good quiz. We think we got our shit pushed in. We got a 16.
Oh shit. We fucking tied.
We tied. You guys. The hell you guys doing? I love it. Well, good luck. What's up, man, Colin? Good to see you, pal. All right, you guys tied. Somebody call it. Jambalance.
I'm not sure how many points the fold in the flop was, but it was a good play too.
We both. Nah, you don't suck. And it costs you nothing, and you got a bad score, and you have an opportunity to make money, right? It doesn't matter.
Cyrus
and it costs you no
calls
money.
tails.
Awesome. They both called tails.
Who called it first?
I mean, Jambalance was in there like maybe 30 seconds ago.
We'll give it to Jambalance.
All right, well, the flip is on. I don't have the multi-stream. I closed it.
Do you want me to wait?
Sure. I have it up now.
It's already been flipped.
It's already been flipped. It's heads.
You fucked
Damn,
up, son.
you got one better.
Cyrus, let me know how you want your money.
You know how this shit goes in poker. You got to win your flips. God, be better at winning flips. Yee. GG. Sweet. All right. Keyword, new keyword. We're going to give you guys another opportunity to get that ass in there. How do I cancel this? What the piss?
New keyword is Flip God. All one word.
Flip God. The Flip God. Hey. The resets. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good one. Are you a flip god? That is the question. Damn, I got 56 months on Toe Stream as a sub. Whoa.
Sucker.
50 sucker. Debated my ass.
Got
Holy
with
shit.
the old Gavin charm.
Damn.
1922.
Oh shit, I wasn't even looking. Give me a second. We could do some cash game quizzes. I'm loving cash. I study cash so much. I don't play I don't play cash. I just study cash like a fucking If I ever have to play cash a lot, I'm probably gonna be all right. Which 1922?
Yep.
Hey, it was a cash run. You'd love to see it. Yeah, some Evan. We'll do it. 10-8 of clubs and cat. These Evan quizzes, because he's been running these and solving these hands and like getting in depth, it's been phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
It's been really good. I played nothing but cash for the past 2 weeks. Damn, nice. Get to play and start and stop when you want.
Contrast playing 2-5 last night. I played a little cash last night.
What the fuck is going on?
Get in the game.
Damn, I need to come to the streets. All right, cool. The flip gods are in there. We got a lot of people.
I think it's funny that literally every time I've played cash in the last 2 months, someone at the table has commented in chat asking me what the fuck I was doing. That was funny. Happened again last night.
Hey, chat revoked. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, my man. Happy Saturday. Get in the game. Cash is like playing Minecraft. Tournaments is like playing Zelda. All right, all the flip gods are in there. Good to see everybody.
That made me feel like a
And,
boomer too, because
ready?
I've played every version of Zelda ever created, but I've never played Minecraft.
Oh, I mean, I grind to Minecraft with the kids.
I'm too old. That shit didn't exist when I was.
Bro, I'm out there grinding Roblox. I'm out there. I got a Roblox account. We're grinding.
All right, let's do it. Rolling for the winner. Oh
shit. Yeah, what am
we
I
got
doing?
Mr. Kep.
No, Kepsta.
Mm.
Well. We got my main client. Let's go. Hold it down. Hold it down, main client. You already know. And it's a little cash. One of the winningest cash game players of all time on our side. Let's go. All right, I'm clicking it.
Hello, Poker Coaching members. Evan Jarvis here for PokerCoaching.com, coming at you with another
No,
cash
Cap,
game
you're
quiz.
in, boy.
Today we're playing a little 50
putting you in.
cent, $1 no limit hold'em on Poker Stars, and we're sitting with 10
I
8
recognize
suited under the gun in a four-handed game. We have some dude sitting on the button. We have a Splash McSplash for 10. That is the spot in the game.
Some dude
You've
is
seen him
in
a
my chat
previous
right
hand.
now.
And then we have
I
a
recognize-
10 kg big stacks
Damn,
in the
some
big
dude,
with
you getting out there like
$360.
that?
This was
10
not
8 of
planned.
clubs, what should we do? Should we fold, call, raise to 2.5, or raise to 3x $3?
What the hell? This is is this actually some dude? Like the one in your chat? It is.
Spelled exactly the same. Yeah.
That's crazy as hell. That's cool. So I was like, man, I recognize that name. Is that actually the same cat?
Yeah.
Hey. All right, what are we doing, everybody?
I hope you played his hand, some dude. That'd be awesome. I don't know if you do or not.
This is sick as hell.
So we just click 2.5 and move on with our lives?
Excuse me?
So just
Wait a
click
minute.
2.5?
Nah, because motherfuckers are out here. Nah,
There's a couple of threes out there.
I've seen
Oh,
some
you saw a
folds.
fold. I don't see
Three.
any folds.
Dude, you can't eat. Skate says fold.
You're not some dude, Jerome. You're the dude.
The dude.
It's difference.
Actually, from the cutoff, I went 2-3. Hey, MTT hero. Look at you. 2 5s, mostly main client going 2-5. We're not going to waste a lot of time here, though.
Vast majority of people going 2.5. You should go 2.5 here. It's good.
Yeah, and I think we've done a couple Evan quizzes in the past, and one thing he advocates is just going to use the 2.5 sizing, and he's going to say if you go 3x, that's okay. Can't limp, can't fold, and he's going to say this. So we're going to go 2.5. It's good. 3x is fine as well.
This pretty.
Yeah, I mean, if you fold this shit four-handed, all the dog shit hands you actually get dealt, you're going to get dealt out of a cash game, which is disgusting. All right, you ready?
I would do 3x in cash. I'm too lazy to type in the 2.5x. You can set bet sizes. There's buttons for this thing.
You literally don't even have to leave the
Maybe not on
house.
global. Maybe not on
People
global.
don't even have to leave the house, and they can't even like manually type in bets. You don't even have to touch chips, smell anybody, sit, and we can't even type in a bet size. All right, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
As always, what I like to do in these situations is head on over to my trusty old reliable cash game charts available in the tools section of your Poker Coaching membership and see that 10-8 suited is a raise 100% from the cutoff. And based on the solvers that I checked, 2.5x is going to be the sizing that we're using. So 2.5 at 51, $5 at 1-2, and for bonus points, you can tell me what the size would be at 3-6 or 5-10. We get a fold from some dude, a call from Splash McSplashton in the small blind. That's why he is a splasher. And a fold from Teddy KG big stacked in the big. Flop is 10-3-6. Backdoor flush draw for us. Top pair mid kicker. What should we do? Should we check? Bet 1.5, bet 2.5, or bet 4.5?
Some
That's
dude,
both
you
big
folded
blinds,
in his
$10.
hand. You got off the hook. You escaped. You escaped ridicule.
Why go 2.5 and not 3? Don't just say solver. Well, I think it's more of a function of the number of hands you're going to be opening, and using a smaller size is going to allow you to play a wider range of hands more profitably, rather than just using a big size, having a more condensed range, which I think is fine. But yeah, I think 2.5 is going to allow you to play more hands, still just as profitable, have as much equity, still get kind of the same reaction from the ranges behind.
Nice, Bovine. Congratulations.
I just think it's much more efficient. It's just going to be more efficient.
No min raising in cash, Cyrus.
All right, we did a cash game study group on flop bet sizing this week, and we see a 2-tone 3-low board. So you have to ask yourself, are you betting it frequently or infrequently? And then that should help you think about what size we're going to be using.
A lot of 4.5s, a lot of 2.5s in the chat.
Low, mixed, medium bets, and checks. Bravo, Mike says. Okay.
It's the same thing for tournaments, Cyrus. Like when we're deep stacked in tournaments, we don't really min raise, right? With 2.5 to 3x, and we're always deep stacked in cash. So it's the same idea.
Carter says check. I think weaker kicker we check. Ooh, I'm starting to see some checks in there. So this is going to be a good spot to see a lot of different options. I think mostly we want to protect our equity. So 4.5. Main client's going 2.5. All right, we're ready. What are you doing?
I forgot who's doing this. Cap is 4.5.
Cap's going 4.5 and main client's going 2.5. What are you doing, Toe?
4.5.
Big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never checking, way. We never check. This guy needs protection and can get value from worse. Never checking.
Yeah, I think a lot of times I'm just going to use the bigger size here. I wouldn't say it never checks some of our weaker kickers here, because the small blind's calling range when he does not 3-bet, I think is going to be pretty suited 10. He's going to have some other suited 10s, Queen 10, Jack 10, Ace 10, and a lot of those hands make sense for sure. And then he's going to obviously have those are going to be suited, and he's going to have some suited variety. So he's going to have spade draws with 2 overs and things like that. So we have to ask ourselves, are we really getting a lot of value from what portion of his range? And so I'd imagine maybe it mixes check and then some bigger bets on a board like this. And I don't think I'm ever going 1.5. But I mean, you know, I'm on team go big for the most part because I like to bet and not feel like I'm on turn.
So you size up a little bit more too, right?
Yeah, for sure. So, all right, let's see, 2.5 here.
4.5 for Cap. This is where we part ways.
That's it. Yep.
Now, under normal circumstances,
because you got to think about the suited
the
10th of the
check.
small blind.
if we have a player who has
stand
a
corrected, right?
traditional
But
it's
small
gonna
blind
mix, I
calling range,
imagine.
they are going to have a lot of better tens than us. So even though we flopped top pair, because our kicker is not that strong, we are going to be doing a fair bit of checking here.
Yeah, it's going to make shot.
Because we have good showdown value, but we don't beat a ton of the range that we want to be getting value from. Whereas if we have a better kicker, King 10, Ace 10, we want to be doing more betting and larger betting because we can get value from the Queen 10s, Jack 10s, 10 9s, and things of that nature. If we have 10-8 suited, 8 kicker, what 10s can we get value from? Our opponent would have to be a pretty big McSplasherton to be calling with 10-7 suited, 10-5 suited, 10-4 suited. Now, that being said, that's the value portion of the equation. Do we want protection? There are lots of hands we can get protection against, those being the overcard type hands and the draw type hands. Also, is a Splash McSplasherton someone who's likely to overvalue something like a pair of 7s, overvalue a pair of 6s? The answer is yes. And so against this particular player, betting has more merit than it does against a reg. Against a reg, we're probably going to want to be checking. That's what Solver says. That's a 10-point play. But against this particular player, well, that's a great play. I think that betting on the medium side here, or even on the medium side, has a lot of value. The larger we bet, the stronger his continuing range is going to be, and the more hands that we're beating right now we're actually knocking out of the equation. So I like a 2.5 here, maintaining control of the hand, getting a little protection, getting some value against some things, and opening us up to having more flexibility on the turn. Our opponent calls. Turn is exactly what we were looking for. It's that 8 of diamonds giving us 2 pair. Now our opponent checks to us again. Now things are getting fun because all those 10s that we were worried about that were beating us, Ace 10, King 10, Queen 10, Jack 10, 10 9, they're not beating us anymore. So ball in your court. or action on you, I should say. What do you want to do? Should you check, bet 5.5, bet 8.5, or bet 12.5?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be betting to find out where I'm at. I'd be betting for value and protection because I think there's a lot of overcards come and there's a ton of draws out there. But we can't run this in the solver either because in theory, small blind has 0 flat range.
Yeah, but I think in real life and at 150, I think people are just going to use a lot of better suited 10x in their calling range. If you really kind of think about how population plays, I think people are just always in there with queen 10, not sure what to do with jack 10 or 3-betted at full frequency. Like, this guy is not a reg. Like he said, a reg here calling would be alarm bells, but Kep said 4.5. And can we appreciate how good of a coach Evan is? Like, he's fucking phenomenal. His delivery, he articulates the points very well. Like, I'm always impressed with how good his quizzes are, and he just gets better. So
we love you, Evan.
Yeah, for sure.
Evan, going to be on this stream 2 weeks from now.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. I actually forgot
2 weeks,
about that.
Evan will be back on this stream.
What's up, Carolina Hardcore? Welcome back. What's up, Carter? Legend. Carter's going 12-5. LaRock's going 8. Main client, what are you doing? Nubian's going 8. Lucifer's going 12. Everybody's bombs away.
Lots of 8s, a few 12s, and a sprinkle of 5.5.
20. Yeah, this deep versus the splash, 8.5. Wouldn't be surprised with the over bet. 12.5, main client does it.
What's Cap doing? Let me find him in this madness here. $8.5 for Cap.
Cool. 12.5 for me.
Do we get to go 12.5 when a straight completer card comes? That's
yeah,
why I'd
8.5. I forgot. Nah, 8.5.
Yeah.
Done. You got me.
Yeah.
Court awareness is a fucking 63 right now. I lost.
If that 6 was a 5.
But versus this particular well, I think it could be a 9 or a 10 points kind of spot, right? Like, you can kind of decide versus Splash McSplasherton, who probably doesn't have 7-9. Maybe 7-9 of spades exactly is the one combo we're afraid of. But outside of that, I don't think he has too many 7-9, anything like that. And then a plethora of hands we can get value from as well. If he has something like Queen, Jack of Spades, he picked up a gut shot. So I'd probably still kind of agree, since the number of nuts and straights that actually get there feel like 1 or 0 to me. So 12.5 could still be very good. 8.5 is probably the right answer a lot in solver world. All right, we're going 12 though.
We're going 8.5.
Let's do it.
We're certainly not going to be checking. The only hands that beat us are 7-9, 6s,
5-5.
I was going to go there. Marlon and I were in the solver yesterday doing this. And that's the smaller bet when the straight card comes.
And I think a lot of these sets would have check raised, or they'll be check raising us on the turn. We can get that information. Majority of our opponent's range is hands that we are beating or hands that we want protection against. Those being the draws.
That exact spot.
And so we want to be betting against those hands. Under normal circumstances, solver is very much happy just going with a half pot bet here. But in this circumstance, against this particular type of player, who's the type of player who's
the same in tournament
hands that we are beating right now, I like going with a larger bet size so that we can get more value on the turn here, and we can set ourselves up to get even more value on the river, because the bigger we build a pot on the turn, the easier it is to get paid off with a big bet on the river. The smaller we bet on the turn, the smaller we can bet on the river without it raising alarm bells for our opponent. So I like going 8.5 here. 5.5 protects against the draws just fine. 8.5 protects against it even more, but it extracts more value from those formerly better but now worse 10s than ours. And saying if we bet smaller, we might get more calls from a 6 or a 3. But at this point, I think we mostly want to target that 10x portion of the range. So we bet large, about 3/4 pot. Our opponent calls, and the river is gin. Gin. Absolute gin. Gin and tonic if you're into that. Maybe a Tom Collins if that's more your style. I don't know. Action back on you. You have a full house, and it is the nut full house. 10s full of 8s. Nothing beats you. Literally nothing. What should you do? I'm not going to give you the option to check. You either got to bet 14, bet 22, bet 42 or go all in.
Oh God, I got a bad feeling about this one. Oh no, I misclicked all in.
22 for Cap. There's some 42s out there. Lots of 22s. 14 for Cyrus.
Is this where you start a little conversation and mention the term all in accidentally, like an angle shoot, and then it's combining? You know, it's they make you go all in and you act like you didn't mean to say it with the full house. This is why you size up a term pot is bigger for these rivers.
22 for Pete.
He went 8.5 in game.
All
42s.
in for a star.
Damn! All in.
Just rip it.
We have 137
4x pot. I had to do the math.
Main client going 42. $42 for LaRock. Everybody's going 42. So this is why when somebody overbets the bad card on a river that the small blind has a lot, they never have a bluff. I mean, if everybody's just going to do this versus a range that has a lot of tens, you probably never have a fucking bluff.
Mm-hmm.
What do you I mean, I don't know. Does 14 ever induce raises from other 10x? Ruh-roh, Shaggy.
I mean, you're getting raised by 10x regardless most of the time, right?
Not when you go 42.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, this is very okay. What are you guys doing? What's your guy doing? We're going to 42.
22 for Dennis. I'm not for Dennis. For Cap.
22 for Cap. Probably still getting called by sevens, eights, nines. Maybe still giving him room to bluff. As well with that size with some. When you go 42, you're just not. I don't feel.
Yeah, it's hard for him to have a 10. It's hard for him to have an 8. And so our target is going to be a 6, 7s, 9s, things of that nature. So we could still go big, but 42 pushes those things out, and we can't jam. We have too many chips.
Would you even be polar here with the bluff and go 42 with your missed spade draws and shit?
Would I go 42 with the missed spade draws and shit?
When you get called twice, you bet flop. You open pre-flop, you bet flop, you bet turn, you get here to river with fucking missed spades.
I might overbet missed spades. I'm telling the truth.
Damn. I mean, he has a lot of 10x in his range when he calls twice from this spot. I think it would be fucking. And when you block spades, you block his bluffs. So I think it'd be torching it. You block the bluffs, and yeah, I think I don't know.
Targeting marginal hands, yes, because he didn't raise ever. Yep.
Cat jamming for Deku. Oh yeah, this is interesting. I could see. I wonder if 14 ever to go small to induce if he had any missed draws or anything like that. But likely getting value from just a lot of worse under pair. I like 22 a lot. I mean, 42 feels
too big.
In-game greed and probably makes some sense as well versus Splashy McSplasherton. And he might find some calls with some of those worse under pairs. But when we have a 10, it's less likely he has one. And if he, yeah.
Yeah, and there's not a lot of worse boats. Some dude like pocket 3s and pocket 6s are it, right?
Yep. All right, let's do it. We're going 42. Maybe 42.
22 for Cap. Let's do it.
4-2. Oh,
So again, take it back to the turn. Think about what we were targeting when we made that larger bet size on the turn, and it was a pair of 10s. A pair of 10s has now improved to trips. A splashy player is the type of player who's not going to want to lay down a hand as strong as trips. So what does that mean? When we have the nuts and we can get paid by everything in our opponent's range, and there are very strong hands in our opponent's range that can pay us off. Ace 10, King 10. He's not really going to have a lot of slow played boats, 3s and 6s, but if he does, we're getting full value from them.
Love it.
Against those hands in the range, we want to get maximum value. We don't want to be betting half pot. We don't want to be betting 3/4 pot. We want to be betting bigger. I chose to bet 1.5x pot for $42 here. If you chose to go all in, I don't mind it. If we were 100 big blinds to start this hand rather than 150, I think we're getting called
true.
on that overbet a high frequency of the time.
We're too deep.
And I really
up.
love
I feel
going
like to
for
go
it against
4x
this type of
pot.
player.
2x pot,
Because
yes.
we were a little bit deeper, well, that gives a lot of extra merit to going for all of it because we're getting paid even more when it does work. I was just concerned that the alarm bells might go off if we go for the all-in bet. 10-8 was an unlikely hand to improve, but with threes, with sixes, with eights, we could take this line. So there are quite a few hands that do beat ace-10 that we could have that our opponent might be concerned about, that he may be worried about if we go all in. But I felt like for 42, we're getting some really nice value going into that overbet territory, but it's not so big that our opponent's going to be like, man, I think he's got a lot of full houses. I'm going to lay it down. This way, he says he might have a full house, but even if he does, I can afford it. And that's why I went with 42. But if you went for it all, you went for it all, and you're getting lots of points too, because this is one of those situations where we want to try to get maximum value from ace 10. No. And the more of a station this player is, the more you want to go for that maximum overbet here. That's also the perks to building the pot bigger on the turn. You can bet bigger on the river without it being as big of a multiple as the pot, which generally, the larger you bet relative to the pot, the more your opponent is going to ponder just how badly they want to see your hand. Anyway, our opponent wanted to see it badly enough. He had king 10, had us on the flop, but we had him on the turn in the river when the majority of the money went in. And yeah, a really fun hand. If we did improve to a pair of eights on the turn, we're definitely going to be checking back. We're just playing this for 2 streets of value. And that's the other reason why checking on the flop is a favorite option, because this is typically going to be a 2 streets of value hand unless we improve on the turn, which isn't going to happen the majority of the time. And if we check the flop and then bet turn and river, we're going to get called down a little bit wider than if we bet the flop, force out some folds, and then check the turn. But we turned the card we needed, we rivered the card we needed, and we got probably maximum value. But maybe you're sitting there thinking, I think he would have called all in. And if you're sitting there with this player, you've been watching them enough to know that they're just not laying anything down as strong as trips for any amount, you go for it and you get your maximum value, and I will give you a high five for that. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up for this quiz. This has been Evan Jarvis for PokerCoaching.com. Hope you enjoyed the quiz. Hope you learned a thing or two, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next one.
I wonder if going smaller ever induces a hand like this to fucking just raise. You always wonder, if you go 22, does he have to find a raise with the hand this strong?
Yeah, you would think so.
I mean, but does he only get called by raising as well? You know,
we
with
get more
this
value from a lot of things. This is a really good quiz. I actually threw this to Evan just now and asked him what he would do with Miss Flush Draw, because I'm curious.
Oh, nice. Cool. We got a 36. I felt like we eked that one at the end with the 10.
Yeah, you did. You eked it at the end. 33 for Cap. You were crushing it. Good job, buddy. Good job.
Main client. Thank you, legend. Well played. Well done. Make sure to hit me up. I'll send you ACR. Again, you already know. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Holding up the Mafia. Look at this legend. Cool. Oops. I don't think I have mods active. Oh, piss. New keyword.
1 second. I'm sending Cyrus's money now, so I don't forget.
Hold on. My wife's texting me. She knows I can't answer. No, thank you. No salute.
I did get you contrast.
Spaz. You got new keyword?
New keyword. Gripsed.
Grips in the chat. We'll have Affleck coming on very soon. We got to touch base with Affleck and try to get him back. We're gonna have Evan back. Get back to having some guests and stuff on here as well. I miss having guests on, so we'll get back on that.
Like this contrast? That's what you're talking about?
Oh, good old Zoltar. Everybody's knows Zoltar. If you ain't seen one of those Zoltar machines in the magic shops,
or the movie Big,
yeah, those have been in. Every time you go into one of the take the kids into the magic toy shops, they have one there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you guys are. I see you guys are getting in there. This is that good time of the stream where we drop off show you guys the study, get in the Discord, I should say. God, I
Oh,
can't.
time to chill.
Time to show the Discord, study groups, because we've been having a lot of people having a ton of success coming at it. We've had students winning 7K, 5K, 3K the past few weeks, and I think that's good. So obviously this is here. Luis hosts a group every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I have a cash game group where we look at every Tuesday at 12:15. Man, it's a big group. Lately, we've been looking at a lot of different theory and looking at bet sizes and all kind of stuff. We're just exploring the game there.
We go much
and
deeper
then on
too
Thursday,
than just these quizzes. So there are
we don't just do
more
quizzes or mark hands, anything like that. You know, we're using
real study.
Solver. We're looking at ranges. We're breaking down everything we can, and then answering questions. Thursdays, the MTT group, where we do a lot of ICM work and look at different concepts, try to get sharper. And then you got this, So I always show this.
Tell them how much it costs, Sixes.
It's fucking free to get in there, and
absolutely
I'm gonna drop
free,
this.
all of it.
Here, I'll just drop the link there, Discord as well.
Go check it out.
Yep, check it out, and you can drop hands. You can post your scores. Motherfuckers getting scores nonstop. There's toe stacks.
Thursday,
you guys
all the study groups for the ones that Sixes and I are involved are about
Tuesday and Thursday,
noon 15 Eastern.
Yep, this time.
The Luis ones start at 10 a.m. Eastern.
Yep, and they're recorded if you can't make it. So
yeah,
that's
all of the study sessions, ours, Luis, this, all of them are recorded. All of them are posted in the study group room in the Discord. All the replays are there. So if you ever want to check them out because you haven't been able to see them, you can watch them, timestamp the video, ask any questions you like, and one of us will get back to you really, really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to see the study stream specific, actually, they're all on fucking YouTube as well. Here, YouTube. There's a link for that. You can see this one. You can see every study stream we've ever done, all the guests, everything. It's all there for you. Check it out.
All right, let's do it. I'm ready to roll.
Oh, let's do that.
Show's done.
Meatball!
Get to say it this week. Thank you, Meatball, for gracing me with that crazy ass name, Meatball. And we got my man Alex. I think he's just followed the channel. The new follower, Run Good. Man, let us know if you need any help. Hopefully you have the cadence down on how we're doing this. Just do your best during the quizzes.
What quiz are we gonna
do? Oh yeah, let's see what we're gonna do.
I guess Tristan, huh?
Hell
there hasn't been a Matt quiz in forever. So out of
He's been traveling. Yeah, he's been traveling and shit.
Playing too much fucking golf, Matt.
Yeah, he's just trying to make the PGA Tour now. Shit. Oh no, wait a minute. Matt's right here. We got one at 1927. He's back. We have to do it.
Oh shit. All right, cool.
Yeah, we'll do 1927 short stack BB play with 980.
It's the meatball.
Cool. Cleveland still. Hey, watch your mouth before you get permabanned.
Uh-oh.
You know we're a Browns fan. It's already painful enough, and now you're gonna come in here and needle me as well? How dare you, dirty son of a bitch! All right, I am ready to do the quiz when you are.
All right, let's do it.
Hello everyone, in today's hand we have 9-8 offsuit in the big blind. We're facing a raise from the hijack. We have a
His mic is better.
Easy call here. Nothing too much to discuss here.
Yep.
Flop comes Jack 7-5, and we face this one big blind bet. Should we fold, call, raise to 3 big blinds, or raise to 5 big blinds?
Interesting. Matt won a golf tournament. He was able to afford a new mic.
Yeah, this is sick as hell.
He couldn't do it playing poker. He had to go to the golf streets and win himself a mic. How sick is it to be Matt, right? Like, does so thing, has a bunch of successes and trophies in poker, and then, I'm going to go golf and get some more trophies.
So disgusting. Nice life.
Meatball calling. Hollywood raisin.
To what?
3.
DQ, what are you doing here? And act like this is me that's c-betting. You're 100% going
All
to 5,
in.
aren't you? Yeah, 3. Snap 3. Jesus. Beat me in the pot.
I don't have any Point Break memorabilia in my room there. Contrast. You got me on that one.
Eat in the fucking pot. Jam all turns.
Lots of calling. Call, the more call.
The truth. It's disgusting because it's the truth. You're awful. All right, Alex is going 3 as well. I ain't seen it. Oh, wait a minute. Main client calling, LaRock calling 3s, 0-5s, and everybody is pushing the open-ended straight draw. What is MTT Hero going 3 as well? What's the army doing?
Lots of calling, except for Hollywood, who's raising.
Hollywood's raising. What's Meatball doing?
Meatball's calling.
Meatball is calling as well. 5 sets up better turn jams. It could take it down right away, D. Coot says. Damn, so it's a lot of different options. Yeah, everybody's doing something different. I see a 5. I see some 3s. All right, what's Toe doing?
I'm kind of feeling 5, specifically with the combo that blocks 2 backdoor flush draws. So we get more folds here. We don't have shutdown value. I don't hate calling at all, but I kind of like, I kind of like raising. Do I go 5 or 3? I kind of go 3. I think we'd go 3.
Call to a easy to overbluff here. Call easy to overbluff here, Carter says. So couple calls, man. It's mixing a lot of 33 for each. Roll it. Yeah, this is interesting, right? I mean, I can see certainly check raising. Are we just gonna run it? Like this is this one of the draws that you just want to call with because you don't want to necessarily run it or put in all the money without the over? So we call here. We're gonna pick up a lot of equity on a lot of turns. So I mean, team call for one doesn't feel fucking terrible. Honestly,
doesn't feel at all. Doesn't feel terrible at all. And I would be calling if I had like diamond heart. I wouldn't block both.
Yeah, blocking both backdoor
flush.
flush. Yeah. I could see that as well. So I'm torn. I mean, maybe we just call and we're gonna pick up a shitload of equity on turns. So we can find maybe some check call, check raise. We can get there. Do we need to use a combo like this as a check raise, or do we want naturally more equity with 8, 9 clubs, spades, diamonds, more than we use this? So I don't know. Let's go ahead and call. Let me make sure we're calling. Alex is going 3. No, Alex.
Oh, interesting. Because I want to see what that answer is. Let's do it.
This is a very tricky spot when you're short stacked.
I'm going call.
A lot of times when we study, deeper 40 to 50 big blinds, this is a pretty common hand to check raise. The problem here is when we short stack, we don't really want to check raise this type of hand too often because we get priced in if we make it, say, 5 big blinds and this player goes all in for 17. We're going to have to call it off, and a lot of the times we're going to be up against like a jack and have pretty poor equity. So for that reason, calling is going to be the preferred option here. Raising is fine every once in a while here to 5 big blinds and then calling it off. It's a good hand to have into your check raise bluffing range. It does have enough equity to call off if we can induce enough jams from, some 7x and some bluffs, but that doesn't happen too often. If you had like 9-8 of clubs or 9-8 of diamonds, it's a little bit cleaner of a check raise call off because we have enough equity. That added backdoor flush draw helps out. But in general, with these high equity draws, we want to be calling more. Check raising to call off every once in a while just to, keep these types of hands in our check raising range is perfectly fine. And then like check raising a hand like 10-9 more often than this hand, and then 10-9 with just a single gut shot is easier to fold to the check raise. I'd be making it like 5 big blinds also here. When they make these really small bets, you don't want to be raising a multiple. You want to be raising like the size of the pot. So when they bet like 1 big blind here, I'd make it like 5. Also, when they bet like 1.5 or 1.8, I might also make it 5. So we're just kind of raising a size of the pot rather than a multiple of the raise. We choose to call, and the 8 of clubs comes on the turn. Should we check, bet 2 big blinds, bet 4 big blinds, or bet 6 big blinds?
Interesting card.
All right, what are you guys doing now? Do we get to lead this turn, or would you just take your action here and check?
Check
What are you
for the
guys doing?
ball. Lots of check. Matt and Poker checking to check raise. Beats leading 2. Everybody checking.
Check. He had people say this shit is bait. Why is he giving me all this option in the spot I would always check?
Oh shit! Time to learn something.
What are you guys doing? Main client checking, the rock checking. Alex. Oh shit, Alex had a final table. Good luck at your final table. He's at a final table and he's trying to win this quiz. What a legend.
Is this
Good
collusion?
luck, bro.
Is this collusion? Are we ghosting right now?
Good luck, man. What are you doing here? Carter's going too.
Beats going too. Those are the only 2 leads I see. Everybody else checking. Half an overachiever. Nerd. Quit being teacher's pet, Beats. Nobody likes teacher's pet.
He's checking. Alex is checking.
Everybody's checking except for Beats and whoever was in your chat. I forget. Alex.
Yeah, no, we got it. Carter's going too.
Carter.
Yep. And everybody else is checking. So, Toe?
Love leading 2 here. Love leading 2 here. Don't want him to check back, which I think he's going to do a lot, and get free equity to the river. We pick up equity and can get value from a little bit of worse. And, this is great. Like, a lot of different straights came in for us. This is great. This is an awesome card.
I think it might do it. I don't know, man. I mean, I mostly checked this and then lead like 7-6, 8-6, 5-6. Combos a little bit more like no, but yeah, 6 give us a natural.
More, but that gives us a straight. So we don't probably.
No. 8 like hand like 8-6 doesn't give us a straight. 5-6, 7-6. Maybe more. Maybe this does lead a little bit. I mostly check, and if I am leading, it goes to maybe it's a small frequency for this specific combo, but I think mostly just checking this and then using other combos as leads a little bit more. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's I don't know. Maybe it is a full frequency lead. We definitely have leads on this turn.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought we would do it with the 6 and some other combos more than this, but I don't know. I'm not. Who knows? I want to run it so bad. You gonna run this?
$5.
Can you run this, please?
Times are tough.
Please. All right, let's do it. We're
God's
going to check. If I had to guess without running this, we're leading this like fucking 20% of the time.
Oh, denial.
Denial.
He's not a believer.
No, I think we get to lead this board a lot, and just not this hand. We lead more 6x in our range. All right, let's do it. We're checking.
We definitely need more 6 in general. We're checking too.
Nice.
Yay!
Very good card for our range. As I mentioned, we're going to be calling with a lot of our high equity open-enders, some gut shots that we don't check raise always. 10-9 we will check raise a lot, but we're going to call with it sometimes. Hands like 8-6,
I wonder if it's mostly
6-4.
Matt ran it,
we're going to hit a 9-8. We're going to hit a pair here a lot, which is very good for us. And we're also going to just turn 8-7, 8-5, Jack 8, we're going to check raise on the flop. A lot of our Jack X is going to check raise, so it's just a very good card. The 8 doesn't help the in-position range very often. They don't have 10-9 offsuit in their range. Maybe they have 10-9 suited. So it's just a spot where leading small here is going to be really good on this 8. I would also lead a lot on a 7, a 5, a 6, a 4. Those hands that connect with a lot of straight draws that make straights for us or give us trips a lot on the 7 or the 5. I would not lead on a Jack. The reason I would not lead on a Jack is because we're going to check raise a lot of our Jack X on the flop here for value. This short stack, we can just get in a Jack on the flop. So I really like leading 2 big blinds. You don't get a lead big here in these spots because the in-position player can still have a lot of really strong hands, but we just kind of want to nudge the pot and make sure money goes into the pot here because our range does have the equity advantage now. And we want to make sure enough money's going to the pot here because the in-position player is going to be kind of polarized here on the turn, and they're going to be checking back a lot. So I really like betting 2 big blinds. Checking is fine. You want to
Yep.
check these types of hands sometimes too, but our whole range is
I
going to
think
be
it's
betting quite a
40%.
bit
I'm
here.
not out that much.
I go for a bet of 1.5, 2 big blinds, just a
Tiny.
small bet. I actually prefer betting a
Sheesh.
little bit bigger, like 2 big blinds, like I said in the
Oh
quiz.
yeah, he calls.
This player calls. River is the king of diamonds. Should we check? Bet 2.5 big blinds, bet 6 big blinds, or go all in?
God damn. Now what?
All right, so on the flop, this is a 40% check raise.
Good.
So mixing. On the turn, this is a 40% lead too.
40%. Okay, so yeah, mostly checking as well.
There's a ton of leading on this card in general.
Oh yeah, for your overall range, I thought we would use a lot of other combos
30%
outside of the 8
leads in
pairs.
general.
But this hand is not pure, right?
No.
Are you
mixes.
using 6x more than you're using this?
It's literally exactly the same.
Okay.
I actually had to double check it because it was so exactly the same. I thought I fucked
Can
it
you
up.
send me the screenshot in the chat? Thank you.
There you go.
I just want to look at it.
Oh, Meatball, you had me busting up. I need to figure out how to run things, in quotes, in my software. It mainly just says, not a GTO spot, inaccuracy, or you're stupid. Oh, you want to see the sim? No problem. This is our turn leads. Oops. Turn
There.
leads. Lots of turn leads.
60% check, 40% lead. Yeah, 60-40.
Green is check, orange is lead.
Where's the sixes? Oh, it's still the same.
Oh.
It's about the same. So you're not making a mistake. Don't think you're like, you're good. But I think population will play pretty poorly versus the lead, so you probably should be leading here a lot. But you're not making a mistake by checking.
And people don't know what to do when you lead here. Like they play badly against it, right? Which is nice.
But at the same time, it's like people also aren't going to double barrel this card as a bluff a lot because you're all the 2-pair and straights did make come in here, so you're going to get pretty honest
responses. Is that an argument for leading? Because they're going to check back and realize equity a lot against us?
No, because you're going to still get. I mean, you have showdown value, and you're going to pick up equity yourself. I think it's reasonable. That's why the solver probably checks more. The solver checks more than it leads to here for this hand. Don't feel bad about checking. Is what I want you to. Yes. But you can have some lead here. You don't want to
be a wimp and check it. Go for
it. All right. What are we doing here? Everybody's checking. Check.
Meatball check. Dennis with the blocker.
Carter's checking. D Coots checking. Alex is checking, I believe. Alex checking as well.
Do we lead more with the 9 of clubs? Oh, it's 5% less with the club. More checking with the club because we need less protection.
2.5 to induce a jam and snap cards. With their
whoa, savage.
Player 611 on the Iggy. That's you, huh? Just some random ass Iggy plays you see.
9 of clubs, we block the backdoor straight draw, or flush draw rather, so we can bet more.
All right, let's do it. We are checking.
So
do you think you're ever doing anything exotic here, like jamming and still repping 2-pair and straights when you have a 9 in your hand?
2.5 or check. The 8's pretty good. We have showdown value. I think I would check with the pair here.
Damn, I want to just fucking rip this and turn my hand into a bluff.
Trying to get a jack to fold?
Yep. I don't know. I mean, we block straights and shit like that. We have infinite number of 2-pair straights.
True.
I feel like we're gonna fucking lose by checking. I can't see how we win and what we beat. Like when he leads, calls. We didn't check raise in game, did we? No, we check called.
We check called and
and then led turn and he called. So I guess there are a handful of hands, but I don't know. Maybe just checking and giving up since this card is the nut low and he still has King Jack and backdoor King X in his range, but god damn it, I want to spaz out and turn my hand into a bluff. So bad, but it's probably not good. I'm just literally being honest.
Yeah, this is too good.
I think it'd be just so bluffy, but yeah, just try giving up. It's pretty bad. And we just can show down and win. All right, you ready?
Yep, checking. Let's do it.
Check. Please say Gall in.
Love it.
Interesting river here because the king doesn't hit us
Thank
too
God.
hard. We will have some straights like 9-6, 6-4.
It's
We'll
a
have some
bad
pairs
fucking
like
card.
8-7,
Fine.
8-5.
Yes.
We're gonna have a lot of like 9-8, 10-8. So this is a card we're actually gonna check a lot. I don't think we want to do too much small betting here, the 2.5 option. The reason being is that most of our Jack X here is check raising the flop. And a pair of 8s here I don't think is strong enough to value bet for 2.5 big blinds. It's close, but I think we want to just play those hands as a check raise, or as a bluff catcher. And then our hands like 9-6, 10-9, 8-7, these types of hands are all going to want to mix between checking and just going all in. So our range is going to be pretty polarized here. We're going to be doing a lot of checking. The main reason is like if this was like a 2 on the river or a 3 or even a 4 or a 6 or something, we're going to be doing a lot of small value betting, but the king kind of nuked the equity of our 8x and 7x region. And so we're going to be more polarized now and kind of eliminate the small betting here. In my opinion, I do go for the check, and we face an all-in here. Should we fold or should we call?
What the hell is this? I mean, what are we doing? Who's calling? Who's the calling? Carter calls. There it is.
Wow.
Calling all ins with third pair versus an alt. Gotta keep him honest.
Everybody in the army folding.
The Shadow Knights, dude. I haven't seen a single fucking fold.
Oh, the whole army is folding. I haven't seen a single call.
The Mafia. There's MTT Hero, and he just brought it in.
You want to know something interesting about this river? Solver bets 100%.
Yeah, I mean, go small.
Blocks river 100%.
Yep. I can see that. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Now you're here.
Mm-hmm.
With the 0 EV decision.
Mm-hmm.
You know the EV of this call when you make these kind of third pair bluff catch, even if you're right, it's like 0 fucking EV. When you see this kind of shit in the solver. It's like, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
Mm-hmm.
You call, you make 0.01 EV. Something.
Not a single call on the army.
Yeah, we got a fucking bunch of calls. Shadow Knight, the first time we're coming out here.
Yeah,
calling.
Blocker is great.
All right. Well, we are. I forgot who the fuck we were. Alex, where you at? Did you leave? Oh, Alex is what? I'm still waiting. Hard to find the bluff.
Mm-hmm.
Even. Yeah, what are you doing here? Call or fold? He folds. Okay, cool. I mean, I have too much PTSD to call here.
Yeah, me too. Don't call these river bets.
I'm never right. I'm
Ever.
just always wrong. Every time I try it, it's fucking. I look like a goddamn fool, and they have the nuts.
Yep.
So I'm folding. It sounds ridiculous, but I don't feel like people get here and jam all in as a bluff. Not having the club is pretty nice.
Yep.
Range is fucking wide as shit.
Yep.
Get me out.
Yep.
We're gonna have better to call with. We actually are gonna have 2 pairs.
Yep.
Stuff like that. Jack. We even have a fucking Jack. It's gonna be a better bluff catcher here sometime. Get me out. I'm out.
Yep.
I fold it. We're out. Get me out.
I think we have a pretty clear fold here, both in theory and also I just don't see this is a pretty underbluffed line in my opinion. Once you get the call and then the shove, people tend to slow play too much in position here, where they just call the turn a lot with some really strong hands and end up just having too strong of a range here that value bets. In terms of what hands we're going to call with, we will have some of those traps I mentioned, like 10-9, 8-7, 6-4. Like, we have enough traps here that we can call off with. And then The 9 is probably blocking a decent amount of bluffs, so maybe the imposition player peels with like ace-9 or king-9 suited, which is now a value bet, I guess, like queen-9 suited with an overcard and gut shot. The 9 and the 10 probably is a lot of the bluffs from the imposition player, and we should just have enough strong hands here that we don't need a call here with 8x.
Exactly.
We are just bluff catching. I think this is an under bluff spot, so let's just keep it simple. That I don't think this player's gonna be bluffing enough. They're betting over the size of the pot here. We need them to be bluffing quite often, and I think this is just gonna be too value heavy. And I'm happy to just kind of, I'm not worried about the consequences of overfolding here, because I just don't think people take advantage of it here. So we do find the fold, and
Beats wants to call just because this guy has bingo in his name, which is fair. Definitely fair.
Yay, bingo night. Fun fact, I've never played bingo.
Oh,
I gotta
so
play
much
one
fun.
day.
I played with Killingbird one time. We had a blast.
Yeah. I talked to Kelly.
I thought we were going to get mugged because I thought I had bingo. And so I yelled bingo and I was off by 1 square. And I thought the old people were going to mug me. They were so angry.
I can't imagine how many dirty looks you
They were
got.
so angry at the Fiesta in Boulder.
Yeah. I'm going to go in there, just start screaming bingo, pissing people off. I think that's gonna do it at 150 here. I think kids and stuff just got home. Son has a basketball game, so we're gonna get ready for that. But yeah, we got a 36, by the way. I'm sorry.
39. You smoked it.
Oh, piss. I worked at a bingo hall. Damn.
Yeah, I thought they were going to start throwing walkers at me and things like that. It's crazy.
I got to go play some bingo.
Super fun. We got to do that when you're here. We'll get a group together during the series. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna waste my time coming to Vegas. I'm not gonna play tournaments. I'm just gonna become a bingo pro.
You have off days?
Nah, bingo. Nah, yeah, we're just gonna go play bingo every day.
It's super fun. It's hard.
Yep. All right, guys, that's gonna do it. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this shout out to my man GodsBigToe. Make sure to give my man GBT a follow.
Yeah, I got all the links coming in here right now. Cash Command for Sixes, YouTube if you want to see this one or anyone we've ever done in the past. PC Discord, we talked about that. Study groups, hand history rooms that go crazy, giveaways. We've had a lot of the coaches showing up in the study groups as well. Sixes brought in Brad Wilson. Matt Affleck is going to be coming in pretty soon. So lots of that stuff, all for free. Check it out.
Yeah, guys, get in the Discord if you do have some free time or you enjoy talking poker. We have some good. You can ask any questions. All skill levels, 100% free.
To get better for free.
We have all experience levels in there. I lead these groups and we bring out all the tools and do everything we can to get better. So do that 2 days a week, and I think you guys will enjoy it. It's in the Discord, so be sure to join up.
John, thank you for that follow on the way out the door. I don't know, Tony Warriors, Zoe's dad. Let's see.
Only because, let's just drop it to Zoe's dad. That's fine. It's Zoe's dad 79, correct?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, guys, I'm going to be grinding tomorrow. I'm going to be back on stream. It's the Black Diamond Poker Open on Iggy, and there's a fucking ton of big-ass buy-ins. So my month is about to get crazy. We're going to be grinding a bunch of majors and stuff on stream. So I'll be back tomorrow. And, thank you guys for the support. Take care, and make sure to give Zoe's dad some love.
Yup. See you later. Peace.
Oh, I do that awkward thing where I forget how to
do it beforehand.
Yeah. Wait a minute, it's /raid? Oh yeah.
There's a raid button in your dashboard.
Peace. There? Peace.